I'm going to do a quick little installation video here. First of all, Thompson Center, TCR22. We will verify that the gun is empty. No magazine, no round in the chamber. The gun is clear. First of all, my disclaimer, this is no gun sales. I do not sell guns on here. I do not sell guns. I'm not a gun dealer. This is for private use. I scoured YouTube looking for a video on the specifics. It's the Ruger BX, I believe. And I got this from Small Town Sportsman in Kingsley, Iowa. I believe I ordered it Sunday or Monday. I got it today. Yeah, the Ruger BX trigger group. Now, I'll just quickly go over the rifle. I'm gonna make it into a small game, a lightweight small game, run and gun, squirrel, rabbit, sustenance gun. I'm not a huge fan of semi-autos, but I've owned several 1022s, and this TCR22 is very impressive. And yes, I have a silencer Co Sparrow on it. Cheap padded sling. It's not the one that came with it. I did, I don't know if this will show up, but I put an O-ring on each side of these to really quiet them down. I did the front and the back to make them quiet. So anyways, with that. It's a hunting gun. The factory trigger isn't bad. I'm quite pleased with it, but it's a little heavy. There's a little take up. I think there's room for improvement, especially since I'm used to my Savage Accu triggers. So I did my research, and the Ruger BX trigger, from everything I've seen, pretty much will cut the stock trigger pull weight in half, or approximate. And I'll apologize, I don't have a trigger measurement gauge, so I'm not going to know what exactly it is for sure, but let's get some wrenches out here. So that's why I went with the BX trigger. I'm thinking it's going to be perfect for my application. There's one screw down here that holds the whole action assembly in. We're going to get that out of there. And I also received in the mail today Bushnell 3-9 by 40. And it's also something for a 22. Has some mill dots in it for 22s. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on here. It might be just a tad bit bigger than what I'm looking for. So I've kind of read you need to put the safety in the middle, like so, to get this action to pop out of here. Let's move this out of the way. So we have the action out, factory trigger group. 2 pins, which I believe is what holds the assembly in. And don't do as I say, I don't have correct pin punches, so we're just going to use an appropriate Allen wrench. Pull them out a little bit. Now I did read with the BX trigger, you'll lose the last shot bolt open function, and I left it in my other room. The factory rotary magazine had nothing but issues with it anyways, so I'm already running a factory Ruger 1022 magazine in it, so I lost that last shot bolt hold open function anyways, so I didn't care that if it doesn't work with this, that's not an issue. Put that right there. So they send it, I think you take these 2 things off here to get this off of here. At least I think that's how it works. I believe what they do is in this plastic thing, And I'm going to look like an idiot trying to get this off of here. They put it in this plastic thing because you're able to you know, you can cock the hammer back and dry fire it. I probably messed up by already doing that. But I can't get this plastic thing off of here. There we go. Okay, so got the plastic thing off. So we need to make sure. Now I didn't see anything about, you know, having to put any of these parts on it. This thing is supposedly drop in. Here's the differences in them. So I'm not sure about those, but it's said to work, so we're going to find out. Fits up in there pretty tight. These pins should go back in once it's lined up. We'll take a little impromptu tool. Put that pin in, make sure it's in all the way. Put this pin in. Make sure that pin's in all the way. Show our trigger group. Like I said, we lost that. I'm not sure if the manual hold open will work or not. Okay, so the manual hold open still works. So I'm okay with that. So the trigger group is in. Let's drop it back in the stock. Put the safety in between the middle. Should drop in there. I think you have to go in at more of an angle. Yep. I just have to go in more of an angle. There's a little tab back here that goes down in the stock. Let's tighten this action bolt back up. And there is our completed BX trigger and the Thompson Center CR22. Well, maybe we already have an issue. All right, I figured out what we did. Evidently, this little lever is supposed to be in the front position. That's what kind of confused me there. So that's what jammed us up. So let's try this again. We'll leave that in that down position. Hammer is cocked. Let's try to get this back in here and lined up. Get our pins in. Get the front pin in. Maybe. Well, maybe that's not what I did either. Okay, let's now it works. Bolt hold open. Bolt release. Safety off. Gun fires. Cock it. Fires. Now let's put it back in the stock. There. Bolt hold open. Bolt release. Safety off. Cock the gun. Reset. Fire. Reset. Bolt hold open. There we go. Project TCR22 with the BX trigger group. Now we need to go out and shoot it. We'll talk to you guys later.